saw the CEO. We only hear his voice. He never showed his face on the Zoom. He never attended Zoom. Ladies and gentlemen, this man has been with us from day one on the Zoom. You know, from every meetings we do, he's with us and he shows his camera. He talks to us. He's done already a video demo of the card. I mean, our debit Visa card, and as I mentioned, we are going to be with him in Thailand. Don't miss that opportunity. And me, your humble servant, Papa Solo, I'm here. Okay? Yes, you can be short and read a little about me. But hey, I've been in this industry since 2011. I mean, I've seen it all from the product industry to the crypto or digital space, and I'm blessed to be the forerunner in presentation for UXT, and you strongly will love working with me. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are talking about here is real life utility focused kind of business. Utility focus. Most of you know about utility. When we talk utility in our homes, the water bills, the electricity bills, the power bills, the telecommunication bills. These are utility, meaning they are things that we cannot do without. Now, UXT is talking about how do we make our token usable in everyday life, whereby everybody who is on the ecosystem of cryptocurrency will need our service, will need our platform, will need our product to be able to maximize their functioning in the ecosystem of cryptocurrency. And that is why we are bringing, and we've already brought instant payment transfer. We talk about borderless payment where you can pay anybody, anywhere in the world without limitation. I'm back in Ghana here. My CEO is in Thailand. If you want to send money to me, he doesn't need to go to the bank and queue and wait for his turn to go and do some wire transfer, Swift transfer stuff. No. All he needs to do is through our UXT platform, through our UXT card. Within seconds, I have the money here in Ghana. I can set it on any Visa branded ATM booth. We talk about secure blockchain infrastructure. We have our own blockchain. That is why we are very, very formidable. And those of you who know more about Visa, before Visa can approve you, it means they've done a lot of due diligence on you. Of course, you make their standard practice, their standard criteria before you be given that opportunity. And of course, real world payment integration, whereby with our UXT, you can pay your bills and anything you want to pay throughout the world without any hitch. Ladies and gentlemen, what's our vision? Where are we going? Where are we heading to? Okay, where is this project going? Why are we excited? Listen to me. The vehicle you use and the destination of the vehicle determines, where you arrive and how fast you arrive there. And to do this, to tell us more about the vision, our problem we are solving, our roadmap, the best person to do this for us is the brain behind this huge opportunity, our CEO himself, Mr. Daniel Schwartz. And I would like to hand over the microphone to him. When he gets to the payment section, he's going to invite me again. And when I'm done, he will come back and give us the updates. But before I introduce you, please go back to the groups and tell your team members, tell your prospects, tell your guests, tell your leaders, we are live. Daniel Schwartz is with us. Guys, help me receive Mr. Daniel Schwartz, aka CEO. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Brother Papa Solo. Thank you, and welcome everybody. It's a little dark here because I'm out, so I just wanted to show him because he said I show my face on the camera and I'm visible. You can see me, it's a little bit dark, so I'm going to shut my camera off. But I just want to say welcome to everybody, and you're in for a ride. This is a serious. We're getting some feedback, Papa Solo. Okay. You're in for a treat. We're going to share the vision. We're going to share where we're going. We're going to share where we are. And then I'm going to turn it back over to Papa Solo, and he's going to talk to you about how you participate, how you earn money with UXT. First, talk about our vision. Very important. We're creating a global blockchain-powered payment ecosystem where you can use digital assets in everyday life. So this is real-world payments. This is a real crypto project with a real utility solving a real problem. UXT is bridging traditional finance with blockchain and delivering real-world payments. And I like this saying right at the bottom, we are making crypto usable anywhere. And that is the total focus of UXT, making crypto usable everywhere. And let's talk about the problems in the payment ecosystem that exists today. Slow and expensive. You try and wire transfer money from America or Europe to Africa, it's 5 days and it isn't cheap. You have global limits. You have to rely on banks in the SWIFT system. Talk to the Russians about what happens when you get cut off from the SWIFT system and being dependent on banks and global payments. High transaction fees. How many people sent SWIFTs, sent wire transfers? It costs me, if I send one from Thailand and I pay all the costs, it costs me like $40 to send money from Thailand to somebody. Plus I get stuck with a lousy exchange rate because going, say, if I go to the bank in Thailand, I have to buy US dollars at the bank rate if I want to send US dollars. And quite interesting. Whereas if it works in the other direction, if somebody sends US dollars to a Thai bank account, a Thai bot bank account, the bank, if it's enough money, converts at the best rate and gives you Thai bot. And very clearly, things are not crypto friendly. We're getting there. It's getting better, but we're not there yet. Next slide. Talk about the solution. Our solution, driven by the UXT coin, delivering instant payments, crypto debit card spending, peer-to-peer transfers, that's what's P2P, liquidity for exchanges. We're going to have our own exchange when I cover our roadmap, and gaming integration. There's like 3 billion gamers out there. That is a huge market. One of the key points you'll see through the presentation of what I talk about is we're talking about going where all the users are, delivering solutions where all the users are. Gamers are huge. Let's talk about the new era of utility and payments. See, we're the world of fragmented payments. They're slow. They're dependent on traditional systems. A new era was inevitable. That new era is UXT. Born from this idea of a utility-driven blockchain infrastructure, UXT was created to simplify how value moves across the world. We are moving value. Just think of it, UXT is no different than euros or dollars or Thai baht. It just happens to be UXT is crypto. UXT, we're not just another token, we're not just another chain, but this is a complete utility-powered payment ecosystem. We are all participants in the build-out of a real payment system. This is a real-world project with real-world usage and real-world problems that we are solving. Let's talk about the utilities of our token, the UXT. Payment transactions. You'll be able to use it for exchange trading, be able to make payments in games, debit card spending. Papa Solo mentioned it. We'll talk about that specifically. It's got its own slide. Make your transfer fees, make peer-to-peer transfers, all possible using the UXT token. Talk about the UXT debit card. Papa Soul probably has the video. He'll share it later. It is real. It is here. It is ready now. The Android app is perfect. It's a little harder to get things in the iOS store. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But very key. It's a Visa card. And he'll show you the video of me using it in Bangkok, instantaneous. It was beautiful. It took like 2 minutes to set it up, load it with money, and all the payment stuff happens in the background. You load it and set it in dollars. The UXT to dollar conversion is handled automatically in the back. The cards are globally accepted, make point-of-sale payments, real-time conversion. You can make online payments. You can go to the ATM. We didn't try it, but we could have walked outside, looked for a friendly ATM, plugged in the card, and taken out Thai baht. This allows everybody to use their UXT directly through the debit card. Solves a big part of the problem that people have participating. You get these tokens, and you have to learn how to trade them, how to get them converted, and how to eventually wind up with making them spendable. We're solving that problem for everybody, first with UXT, but then we'll be able to add USDT as an example, so people will have an easy way to spend their crypto. Nothing beats just swiping or tapping and and then you have access connected to your debit card. So much easier to go direct to your debit card. Payment system. Remember, we're building out a complete payment ecosystem. So besides debit cards, merchant accounts, merchant payments, QR code payments, online payments, cross-border transfers. It's all part of the system. So it's not just a debit card. There will be a full merchant system because I don't know how it is in all the other countries, but I almost never carry cash when I'm in Thailand. I just whip out my phone, scan the QR code, and the money just comes right out of my bank account. I used to do it quite funny. I used to work with another foundation project. It was a real crypto foundation, and they were sticklers for receipts. I don't know how many of you have been to Bangkok before. Good luck getting a receipt from a taxi. So by paying with QR code, I automatically had a receipt every time of the payment that I made because it got taken out of my bank account. So anyway, that's very, very important. We are building a worldwide payment ecosystem. Peer-to-peer transfers. Again, you have the ability to be your own bank. This is huge. Everybody can be their own bank. If you participate in UXT, great. You earn UXT, you stake, and you earn some commissions by making some referrals. If you have UXT, I don't need a bank. If I want to send Papa Solo some money in Ghana, I just send it in seconds. If I need to send him $50, it's about 25, a little bit less than 25 UXT because we're at $2.10 right now. So I send him 25 UXT. He loads his debit card and he just goes to the bank, to the ATM and takes it out if he needs cash, or he just goes and spends it. Instant settlement. It's in seconds. Very, very, very low fees, and the transfers are secure. The only one who knows I made a transfer is him and I, because he gave me his address, and now he has my address because I sent it to him. Nobody else in the world knows. They just saw that 25 UXT went from address A to address B. That's all anybody else knows. But together, we know we made that transfer, so very secure. Gaming integration. Why gaming? I think I briefly said it before. There's 3 billion gamers, and I have a 11-year-old to go with my soon-to-be 41-year-old. But I have an 11-year-old, and he plays Roblox. And I get, Dad, can I buy this in-game? So I get all this in-game purchase stuff, and it clicks, and it connects to our Apple subscription, and then it connects to the bank account. And I always say, go see Mom. Let Mom do it. That is safer for Dad to let Mom do it. But gaming is huge. We probably spend, for this free game, we probably spend $30 every month on buying things in-game. So think about that times all these gamers. Us tapping into and integrating UXT with the gaming ecosystem means access to millions and millions and millions, and actually billions potentially of users. They can buy things, they can make payments, they can send tokens, they can earn rewards. Huge, huge opportunity for us. Base tokenomics. Okay, the token supply is 21 million. 1 million are set aside for exchange listings. We're going to list on 4 exchanges to get started. 500,000 goes to support development. 500,000, so we have liquidity. That's the initial liquidity when everybody's coming in right now and buying out of that wallet. That's where we're selling. And then there's 19 million in the rewards. We'll share a more detailed slide that shows how that 19 million is actually split out, because this for marketing purposes. You can get rewards in the ecosystem. The normal rewards, which is when Papa Solo covers it, depending upon what you stake, you earn 0.5% or 0.6% on your staked amount paid in UXT. You earn rewards by referring people. All this paid in UXT. You'll notice, though, that's more than 90% of all of the tokens that are minted out of the 21 million. It's over 90%. 90% are being handed out to the community who participate. Exchanges, I talked about listing on exchange. First 4, Bitmart, BingX, CoinStore, and Buyeconomy. I think I'll check on the next slide when we get there. 4 major exchanges. Why are we listing on exchanges? Very simple. Increased credibility and access to the retail market. we have all of our members who are coming in, and everybody's a Web3 person, right? Because it's a Web3 decentralized application where you connect your wallet and you connect it with USDT, and you buy your UXT and operate inside our decentralized app to stake and collect rewards and sign people up and everything. That's for Web3 people. There's a whole world of hundreds of millions of other people who aren't so big in Web3, but they can see us and they can buy our tokens on these 4 exchanges and sell them, which means added credibility, more opportunity. The more people that use it, guess what? The more people using it, the better it is for all of you on this call. Now let's talk about briefly our roadmap. Every good project and company needs a plan. Now I will say this. Here's how plans work. Near-term plans are usually spot on, very close. The farther out you get, the less certain the plans are, just because, like, for instance, who could have foresaw COVID? Well, the guys that created it maybe, but the regular people in business, the restaurateurs and the tourist businesses, they didn't know that was coming. So they might have had these great plans, which they had to adjust. So just understand that. But we have a plan. We are executing. We have a phenomenal tech team. So phase 1, the foundation year 2026, token and ecosystem setup, the launch of the decentralized app, the rewards plan, the staking, the burning, the creation, the wallets, the payment utilities, community targeting at least 50,000. We want to blow past that with our master distributors and our chief marketing officer. All of those capable people will blow through 50,000, no problem. We talked briefly about the debit card, the launch virtual and physical debit cards, making UXT spendable worldwide, listing on CoinStore, Bitmark, BingX, and Biconomy, CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, which are the 2 tracking sites for all crypto. Again, you need certain trading volumes and the like to get there. Again, why? Credibility. I want everybody who's on this call to understand this is a real crypto project with real utility, with real plans and real usage. This is a serious project that happens to have a fantastic affiliate payment plan, but it's not the other way around. It's not some trading deal where it's sold on how much money you can make and hope that they can trade. This is building out a payment ecosystem. Phase 2, payment and card infrastructure. First, I'll put on the top right, target 150,000 users. We're going to expand our utility in 2027, add to the payment ecosystem, our payment gateway, merchants, very important, crypto to fiat, beyond just debit cards, and the last one's important, fiat on-ramp. Some people in some parts of the world, it's not so easy to get USDT, and if you've never done it before, there's a few steps. We have phenomenal leadership. We can train everybody how to do it. We can get access. But if you make it easy to connect your bank account or your credit card, then a whole big hurdle just disappeared. We're going to have our own exchange. We're going to have the initial launch of our exchange in 2027, and our token utility will increase, staking rewards, upgrade, cashback, and UXT. Like every good exchange, when you use your token that ties to the owner of the exchange, you get a discount, targeting 150,000 users. Phase 3, full exchange and gaming economy. 2028 is the year of the exchange and gaming, so we'll expand to a complete exchange, including things like spot and limit and liquidity pools. Our peer-to-peer ecosystem will have peer-to-peer trading, multi-currency, gaming. We will integrate into games. Now, our tech team's really good. If we see demand earlier, we probably can get those kinds of things done earlier. Payment expansion, very important. Merchant network, travel bookings correctly, gift card. We will also, just to think about this, I didn't cover this before, but I'll mention it now. We have, as Papa Solo is going to explain, the earning plan on people who come in, buy UXT, stake them, and earn rewards and get rewarded for doing that. There's 2 other ways all the members will have a chance to be rewarded. There will be a separate extra pay when you get people to buy the debit card. Physical debit card will have a price, and the virtual one will have a different price. There will be some commission for everybody who gets people who want to get those debit cards. here, when we expand our merchant network, we will also introduce a program, because some people know lots of small businesses, and if you can go sign up businesses who then use UXT in the system that generates fees, which is good, third-party revenue, is critical to a successful business, which is what we have. So lots of merchants, and go ask Visa, right? They get their couple of percent per transaction, and they're huge, and they're worth billions. Same thing, but there will be an opportunity, and we will incorporate a capability for people who want to share with merchants to be able to make a little bit on the fees that are generated. Doesn't take a lot. You get a couple big merchants, that could be significant money, targeting 550,000 users by 2028. Phase 4. Financial products and enterprise growth, we're going to target another 500,000 users, so that'll be over 1 million. Our financial ecosystem will add more capabilities, borrowing, lending, savings accounts, yield farming, which means enabling us to look at other tokens that you can hold, buy and hold, and earn on those tokens as well. We'll add features, AI-driven payments, smart fee, global expansion. We'll actually have global expansion. I'm going to redo this slide. Global expansions next year will already be global. We already have Papa Solos in Ghana right now. We have a huge African team throughout all of Africa, doing daily Zooms, except for Tuesdays and Fridays when we have the corporate Zoom. We have a big team in India and Pakistan. We'll have more in Thailand and Vietnam and Indonesia. You name it, we'll have it. Europe and America will come. So my view is our global expansion will be much quicker than 2029. But here's the last one I want to talk about, enterprise solutions. White label cards. We have the technology that can take crypto, put it on a debit card, get the debit cards printed, in our case with UXT branding. Well, nothing stops us from doing that for other businesses, other projects that don't directly compete with us. They all need an easy way to spend their tokens, and why shouldn't we take a fee? We get paid on every transaction. We would get paid to set it up again. We are a technology-based, blockchain-based payment company. That's what we are. So that is a natural extension. Once we have it all working perfectly for ourselves and fully out there, we have a good story that we can go do the same thing for other people and enable more people to spend their crypto, which is really what our goal is as a company. Phase 5, global infrastructure and governance, full ecosystem, full global payments, cross-border, stable coins, multi-chain, advanced products. DAO governance, we'll move to a DAO model. What's a DAO stand for? Decentralized Autonomous Organization, meaning token holders make the decisions. People can make proposals, and you have a yes address and a no address. If the yes address gets more tokens than the no address, whatever that proposal was passes, and that's what we'll go do. Our target scale by 2030, if we can do it faster, it'd be even better. 1 million plus users in our own ecosystem directly, 1 million plus cardholders. They don't have to be the same. Not everybody who's a member of UXT is going to get a debit card, and not everybody who gets a debit card through our capability will necessarily be inside the user side of UXT, so that could be 1.5 million total people, and having a global merchant network. What I've done here is really set the stage. We have a mission, we have good vision, we have a plan, we have a foundation, and I will say this, we're just a little over a month in, and we have a working debit card. I know projects that have been more than a year in collecting money and getting people to sign up. They don't have a working debit card, or they're just getting ready to deliver debit cards. So we've got a superb tech team. We've had investment in advance of the launch into technology, into capability, so that all of you on this call, especially all the new people who've never seen this, and this is your first time, feel confident in there is a real project here with real tech and real capability. When you see the video, we activated a card in 2 minutes, and I made the payment for lunch after we were finished eating. Seamless and this is a little bit over a month after the basic launch. So I think that's it for me. I'm going to turn it back to Papa Solo to tell you how can you participate, how can you earn money, and how much money you can potentially earn. So over to you, Papa Solo.
Thank you so much, Mr. Schwartz. Guys, my camera is misbehaving, so maybe I might put off the camera. Otherwise, I'll switch on another camera and put this off. Maybe this should do. All right, let's go with this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, CEO. He's just giving us clarity. Those of you here for the first time, I strongly believe what are you here today give you a little bit of clarity, and you understand where we are going and how distinguished we are, how different this project is, and most importantly, while you are here, how are you going to make money out of this? What is in for you? How do you benefit from this project? Whatever you heard is just an embodiment of the ecosystem, in the anatomy and the skeleton and the full body of the project. Now, you, as a business person, as a network marketer, as a prospective tech-based person, how do you take advantage of this? Now, I'm going to take you through how to make money. Now, pay attention. Very, very critical and very, very important. Now, listen carefully. This is a fully decentralized project. This is not your project where you do withdrawal, you got to wait for withdrawal approvals and wait for withdrawal processing, withdrawal pending. No. This is full decentralized, and you connect your wallet to the project. So the moment you click on claim or withdraw, it's instantly in your wallet. Guys, whatever that you don't have to wait for anyone to approve your withdrawal. Well, as the CEO said, most companies come in within 1 year, they are still battling to come out with a payment card. We, in less than 40 days, we already have our card already. We started with it. It wasn't as if it came later. We started with it. All these infrastructures were in place. So basically, every Web3 wallet connects to our project. Okay? But for those of you who are yet to join, I highly recommend that you go with Token Pocket. Token Pocket is very sleek, it's friendlier. It's easier to connect, and to navigate. Okay, so today I did about 3-4 activities with Queenie, and with Token Pocket, it was so easy to go by that. All right, now let's go. This is a very simple rule. Okay, we don't do investment here. Okay, all stake tokens will be burned immediately. So the moment you save your money, it is burnt, and then after 24 hours, you receive your mining rewards. We don't give ROI here, return on investment. Look, this is not your regular arbitrage stuff. This is mining. This is mining. So it will be burnt, and after 24 hours, your mining rewards will be returned, and I'll take you through what that means. Now, we get paid in UXT. UXT is a utility token that is currently 2.1 already listed on the market. 2.1. 1 UXT is equivalent to 2.1 US dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, we haven't launched. We just did pre-launch. Imagine when we launch. We are anticipating and believing that by the end of this month, by the end of this year, UXT should be able to reach $50 or more. And now it is 2.1. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are part of the people like me who missed the era of Bitcoin, this is for you. Buy the future whilst it is cheap. Buy the future whilst you are able. Now, some of us can buy Bitcoin now. Because the time one Bitcoin went to over 120K. But remember, far back in 2011, when Bitcoin was around 3,000, 2,000, or even lesser, somebody told me about it. That thought it was a scam. I didn't mind the person. Well, UXT is here. The moment you register and you bring in someone to make 5% on whatever they put in on their UXT, 5% on the UXT, 5%. Now, somebody told me, Papa, but 5% is too small. Well, you are not paid 5% of USDT. You are paid 5% of UXT. So technically, if USD is 2.1, technically you're actually earning 10%. Are you with me? We're getting 10%. And that is where I want you to understand. Remember, we are paying in UXT only. Right. The minimum stake or the minimum takeoff is 1 UXT, which is currently 2.1. Don't wait till it is $1,000. It is coming. We are getting there. plans. We have plan B. All right, the plan A starts from 1 UXT up to 100 UXT coin or token. All right, and plan B is 101 UXT coin up to 500 UXT coin. Now, with the plan A, you earn 0.5% each day, and plan B 0.6%. On UXT, not on USDT. Please note that. And as I said, you can buy several plans B under one account. Yes, you can buy several plans B, 500, 500, up to how much or whatever money that you have at your disposal. Now, this is our cash cow. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who don't pay attention, this is the time to pay attention. Why are we so excited? Listen, Jim Rohn said something that profits, okay, are better than wages. Wages just give you a living, but profit gives you a fortune. Profit comes through passive income, and wages come through active income. Active income is the income you make by being there every day, every now and then. Something you have to do over and over again every day before you can make some returns. It's called active income. But passive income is something you do once, and it gives you returns over and over and over. That's called passive income. UXT has a wonderful passive income system that makes you earn up to 15 levels deep. Now listen carefully. As a builder, as a network marketer, as somebody who can build your MLM genealogy, the system says from level 1 to level 15 every day, whatever mining rewards they make, you are going to make a whooping 15% up to 15 levels deep. The only condition is simple. You first must stake your package, and then you must also meet the minimum requirement of referrals on each level. I will tell you what that means as we move on. All right. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Level 1 is 15%, level 2, 10%, level 3, 5%, level 4, 3%, up to level 15, 3%. Now, take a screenshot of this. Guys, take a screenshot of this and put it on your stats. And anybody who knows the concept of leverage and the concept of compound interest will understand that this is a cash cow. Now, this system allows you to earn on people staking. As people are staking every day and they are withdrawing their staking rewards, you just did the work once, but up to 15 genealogy every day, every 24 hours. Listen, a time is coming, people on this call will be taking and cashing out daily $10,000, $8,000, $5,000. Why? Because of this part. The only condition, as I told you, is simple. Make sure at every level you stake or you refer a particular number of referrals. Level 1 is 1 referee. Level 2 is 2 referees. Level 3, level 4, level 50. So, I mean, some of you are master recruiters. Within a day, you can recruit over 50 people. Your minimum stake must be 10 UXT. 10 UXT. Please take note of that, okay? Don't go and be 50 people who do 1 UXT and then Papa Zulu. I've got 50 people. No. They must do a minimum of 10 UXT. And now, 1 UXT is $2. So technically, this is just about $20K, $20. Ladies and gentlemen, by the future, I will say it whilst it is cheap. I will say this when we get to 50. I will say this when we get to 100. So this is a very, very rewarding system, and it makes you earn every day. Why every day? Because here, every day you have to go do mining. At every 12:30 Hong Kong time, midnight. Okay, 12:30 midnight Hong Kong time, the system restarts. I mean, the mining system restarts. So you have to go back and click or tap the start mining button. It is only after hitting the mining button, okay, or the stake mining button, that is when your rewards will be generated each day. If you don't do it, you do not. So remember, please, leaders, if you're a leader, indeed, your job, your task, your responsibility and duty is to ensure that you send reminders to your team, to your leaders, every now and then. Go and mine. Go and mine. I like what Queenie has done from South Africa. Queenie has created a slide on that. I mean, a flyer on that. Every day she will share on the group. Go and mine. Mining is time for mining. Because some people need reminders. real long-term sustainable projects because of our card. Now remember carefully, this card is not only geared towards members of UXT mining. No. This also is a platform where it is launched in Thailand. The portal will be open to third parties who would like to just, you know what, I just want to subscribe to your debit card. By so doing, they will need our referral link, and there's a commission that will be attached to it. And definitely when we get to Thailand, these updates will be given to us. Okay? Now the maximum sales limit of your income is 3x. So when you cut 3x, you start again. 3x, you start again. Right? Because we are believing in longevity. And of course for your team, it's 5x. Right? Now, minimum withdrawal here is 1 UXT. We don't have to keep you holding. For now, it's 1 USD. Okay, what is 1 USD? 2.1. Very soon, it can be 1 USD when 1 USD is $100. So, guys, again, and I'll say it again, buy the future whilst it is cheap. Now, there's no limit to our withdrawal. If you have $1 million USD, you can take it out. Okay, and then there's a 5% withdrawal fee on your withdrawal. It's going to be charged in UXT token. Guys, I want to thank you for joining us. What I've just shared with you is about to change the world. It's about to, in fact, we are still warming up. We haven't even reached momentum stage. We haven't even made our card public to everyone else. We haven't even opened up the game. A lot of things are coming up, and I strongly believe those of you who are early birds, who are pioneers, who are forerunners, in the next 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, you have the story to tell. You will give the testimonial. That will be exciting. All right. So at this moment, I would like to bring back our CEO. He has some few announcements to make, and then when he's done, we call it adieu. Mr. Daniel Schwartz, if you're there, over to you.
So here, hey, don't forget to play the videos in a minute. Couple of announcements. One, number one, the Thailand pre-launch event/promo tour is ended. We're doing all the final tallies and figuring out where everybody's coming from to enable us to finalize the date. The reason why I say that, if you're coming from the region, you can get visas on arrival, for instance, or Thailand just changed the rules a little bit, but you can get visas on arrival, so that's quite painless. Yes, you have to fill a form out. Yes, you have to pay, but it's the same time. You just show up. Certain countries in Africa need visas. They can't get visas on arrival, and those visas take a couple to 3 weeks. And we're doing the final tally. Papa Solo and the team will know exactly who's coming from where. But to be safe, it'll probably be in about 3 weeks from now. So 3 weeks, somewhere around the 25th of June would be what I'm thinking would be the time for that, subject to give or take a few days, because we want everybody who's qualified, everybody who wants to come, to actually be able to get there. And I'd hate for us to schedule it on the 18th of June and miss out on 5, 6, 8, 10 people who could have come, but they can't get a visa fast enough. So that's number one. Again, for those that qualified, it's airfare, hotel, transfers in Thailand, and breakfast and dinners and some tour kind of things, and an event. 3 nights, 4 days, all inclusive. You'll have some free time that you can wander around. Obviously, that'll be on you, but that's phenomenal. It wasn't a huge qualification. Now, we'll have more. We'll have others besides that one. We're going to have another, the next promo contest. We'll come up with something cool that works for everybody. So that's the first one. Second thing, the debit card. The Android, Google Play, that version's ready. Is getting into the store, and we'll have approval, I believe, in early July for iOS. So that's why I couldn't keep this card. You'll see this in a minute. I happen to have an iPhone, so the iOS app isn't available yet. So we'll have all that. So it'll be a full rollout. Stay tuned. We'll probably announce all the details at the Thailand event, but it'll include how much of the card's going to cost, how much is a virtual card, how much is a physical card, what's the affiliate commissions for selling them, and the like. So, and how do you do it? We'll have all that. That'll roll out. What else? Oh, in the next 10 days, you're going to see a lot more going on. We've had a lot going on, but you're going to see even a lot more. We'll have Binance, Square, AMAs. There'll be more activity on our X account. We'll do some other AMAs as well. The more we do those, the better it is for all of you. Seeing us on Binance Square means what? More credibility. The more we're out there in mainstream crypto, because we are a real mainstream crypto project. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. Now, all of you on this call are in the right place. You're getting hooked to a wagon that is building out a real payment system. Like I said, we have this debit card, you'll see it in a second. But the point I'm making is it's not just some project that, 3, 6 months, 9 months you hope, and then it's gone. This is going to be around for a long time because this solves a real problem in the marketplace and delivers value to people. So being on all these platforms, getting the word out to the general population. We're also looking at the trade show list of where all the right places for us to be are over the next several months. Again, getting on stage and giving a presentation, or having a small booth, or having a small hospitality suite, depending upon the kind of event we're talking about. You have things like CoinFest coming up in Indonesia in August. You have Token 2049 in Singapore, I think in October. Those kinds of events. Everybody who's anybody in crypto will be there. So those are the kinds of events we will be participating in. And what does that do for all of you? Makes it so much easier. You see all this third-party validation, all these other people talking nice about what we're doing. That makes your job so much easier when you share it. Say, yeah, I'm a member. I'm doing this. I get my UXT. I got in when UXT was $2 or $2.10. It's up to $3.50. So my purchasing power is way up because I'm earning in UXT. It's on 4 exchanges. It's here. They're on Binance, AMA. They're this, they're that. I can't stress it enough. Those kind of tools are phenomenal for anybody that wants to affiliate with us. So with that, I will turn it back to Papa Solo, and he can show me spending money, which is a fun thing.
All right, thank you, Daniel Schwartz. Guys, watch these amazing videos. This is not coming soon. This is here. Hello, Dan Schwartz here, CEO. You're staring with our debit card. We've been talking about debit cards for the last couple of weeks. Here we are in Bangkok with the debit card. I'll show you how I use it. Payment has been complete. Visa approved. There you go. All approved. And you can see how simple it is to spend your UXT using the UXT debit card.
Perfect. And here is the transaction which we have done so far via UXT debit card. So this is $27 paid at Thailand restaurant.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is living the future today. I want to thank you all for your time. We have an amazing opportunity. We have an amazing system. We have an amazing leadership. Guys, it's either you join now or you join later. Don't be the one to be told, be the one to tell. Welcome to UXT. Get back to the person who invited you. Tell them, get me on board. Get their link, get your wallet, preferably token bucket. Just get your account signed, deposit your UXT, activate it, and start mining. And I bet you, the only place we will meet will be in Thailand, and where we are going to make more money. Thank you so much for your time. Tomorrow we are here, African Community Zoom. It will be an exciting moment. Please, everyone, from Mondays to Saturdays, we are here every evening. And then on Tuesdays and on Fridays, we are here with our CEO on the global Zoom, on the global webinar. Okay? But tomorrow, let's be here, let's pack the Zoom, and let's go ballistic with this. Thank you again. Have a blessed night or evening or afternoon, depending on where you are joining us from, and see you again.